Hello friends, this is me Rhythm Sa and you are watching Multitalanted YouTuber. Today we will be talking about smartphone batteries. Yes, the thing that we all can relate to. We need a bigger battery, we need longer battery life, but there are a lot of myths related to battery and we all live with those myths, and today we will be discussing some of the most important facts about batteries and how you can extend the battery life of your smartphone battery. So come on guys, let's explore. Okay, while coming to smartphone batteries, the first myth is that you should never charge your battery to 100%, and I found it to be true. Yes, guys, it's true. You should never charge your battery for 100%. You should keep it from 20% in between 80% for the best and optimum battery life. And yes, if you are able to do that, yes, you'll get a very good battery life in a long term use. If you want to use the same phone for like 5 years, 6 years, then that is the thing you need to do. But if you are like a technical enthusiast and you keep on changing your phone, that's not important, because smartphones, like, we just plug it in and forget, and then overnight it charges to 100%. And there comes the second myth: if your phone overcharges, it damages your battery. For current smartphones, those which have been released in these few years, it's not true. It's not true at all. And that's because the smartphones come with a mechanism that helps them to charge up to 100% while plugged in, and then continue supplying power to the system using the power from the adapter, not from the battery, and that keeps the battery to 100%, and it does not let overcharging, because the mechanism is fixed, because the technology is developing, and you can leave your phone plugged in for overnight and you can just take it and go out. But yes, in long term it might affect your phone according to the hardware used to use that mechanism, but else you are fine with overcharging, because your phone will never overcharge if it has been released in these few years. I'm not talking about old phones, I'm talking about the new ones, that those have been released just like in these few years. And now let's come into the third myth. Oh my god, it's a blunder, like plugging in your phone and then playing games or doing any stuff on your phone makes it blast. No, that's not true. Your smartphone battery blasts when it is overheated, or there are two cases, and if it there is some metal piece inside the battery, and that's a faulty piece, and somewhat it pierces into like two cells. There are different cells, they all combine together, and then it would blast. Or when it is like overheated just at its maximum temperature, then it will blast, not like just plugging in and playing. That won't let your phone blast, guys. It will still charge, it will still function. Yeah, so you need to take care about that. That's a big myth, and you just need to take care about the temperature, because temperature is a must, and you should keep a keen eye on your phone temperature, because that might cause your battery to blast. Otherwise there is no problem with your smartphone battery blasting or this and that, just because you are plugging it and playing. But you should look at its temperature, and yes, that's it. The temperature is a must, you should look, and others you don't need to worry while like plugging and playing. Okay, that's it. Now coming to another myth, that is turning on your flight mode and charging your phone lets it charge faster, 2% or 1% faster nowadays, because this thing don't take up a lot of charge, because they have been customized, the technology is developing, and that does not affect much. And today's phones come with dash charging, fast charging, this and that, now VOOC charging, and is 2% a very high percentage to give up your calls, to give up your SMS, to give up your social life, this and that? No, I don't think so. And the best way, if you want to charge your phone fast, is just turn it off and you enjoy a lot. Now there is another myth, like if you turn on your Bluetooth, your Wi-Fi and all the radios all at the same time, it will consume a lot of battery. No, Nowadays radios have developed to some extent that if you turn on your Bluetooth and Wi-Fi overnight, it will just consume like 4 or 5% of your battery, and the battery capacity also has been increasing, so that doesn't affect much. And people saying that turn off this and that, otherwise it will consume your battery, that's not accepted. Like on the new phones, I won't talk about old phones because I have not researched on them, but for the new phones the radios don't consume that much battery as we think. Yes, that don't they don't consume that much battery, so you can leave the Wi-Fi on or your Bluetooth on overnight and you don't need to worry at all. And now there are some applications that claim to like give you fast charging, and they claim to protect the battery. That's just nothing. Those applications are fooling you out. They just decrease the brightness. You are giving them all the permissions to like tinker with your phone settings, and they will like reduce the brightness, reduce the CPU frequency, the GPU frequency, and that's it. They do what we can do ourselves. Nowadays the phones come with 3 modes. That's the normal mode, and then that would be like power saving mode, and then extreme power saving mode, something like that. And yes, you don't need to worry much about these things, because like, why do you install third party software on your phone just to like get fast charging? They won't give you fast charging at all. That's just like fooling you around with some like attractive graphics, this and that, and they don't protect your like battery life. They just do what you can do yourselves, and installing that application on your phone to like tinker your settings, that's not advised by me at least. And yes, you just don't do that. Yes, just don't do that, because it might be dangerous sometimes for your phone. You can just go to your settings, then just go to the battery, and then turn on the mode you like to save your battery, because the company knows better that how their phone will perform in different settings rather than a third party application. Now let's do a quick recap about the battery. So the first thing, your battery doesn't blast when you plug in and charge it, where it just blasts because of the temperature, and if there is some fault in the battery itself, otherwise it won't blast without any reason, right? So the second thing now is your phone never overcharges nowadays, because it comes with a mechanism that protects it from overcharging and then gives the phone supply from the adapter, so no worries about those things. And now another was turning on the radios and then leaving your phone consumes a lot of battery. That's not true nowadays, because a lot of phones like now come with such advanced radios that don't take a lot of battery. And yes, you don't need to worry about radios if you turn them on and leave them overnight. And another thing was the application from other like a third party, and then installing them saying that it will give you fast charging, it will protect your battery, it will protect it will save your battery life, this and that. They just claim, and they just do simple minor tweaks and tricks to like they reduce the frequency of the CPU, the GPU, that affects the performance at last, this and that. So you don't need to install them. Just go to your phone settings, and you can just explore around the battery, and you'll find different power saving modes. And that's it for batteries if you want to keep them healthy. And what's the best charging percentage? It's 20% to 80%. In between that, if you keep a battery, you are gonna enjoy a long battery life of your smartphone. And thank you for watching. If you have watched till now, you just need to subscribe, press the bell icon, hit the like button. And this is me, Rhythm Sai, your host, your tech friend, signing off. Have a good day, have a good life, have a good everything. And yes, stay tuned.